Yeah. You was oceanside with another nigga. I was high as hell, so I couldn't feel it. Had me contemplating plenty other women. It's been a minute, tell me how you thinking. I ain't seen you since that one weekend. I hit it last before I dropped you off, but in your head you was taking off. You could've been here, but you ain't. Give you respect cause you made the call. How you played it off, that was smooth as fuck. I'm like, goddamn, how she giving up? I was playing stupid, gave you all the trust. Money over bitches, it ain't changing much. You be like, what if when you look me up? I ain't even mad, yeah, it's all good. Come to me, you can say what's up. You was there when nobody was, and I appreciate that shit. It's safe to say you would've did me dirty if I made you my. I'm sorry, love, how I should've did you. Came out for a little bit. Called you out your name and you ain't like that. Perfect reason for you just to dip. And your new nigga lame, I drank that little shit on his wrist. How you dressing up, I see you fly as fuck cause you saw all of my fits. You would come through, we would light one, then I'd fuck you in one of my shirts. Hope you tell him that when your new man going ass down where you learn. Hope you tell him that when your new man going ass down how you learn. You got that fly for me, baby girl. Remember that. You keep that. It's all good. Things happen. Don't even worry about it.
Man, that's that feel good music right there. That's that shit you had to top down, riding at night while it's raining type vibe. That's that Jimmy Grooves right there.
That shit hard, bro.
That's hard, huh?
That's the first time I ever heard it.
That's my boy right there.
That's
Shout
crazy.
out Jimmy Grooves. That shit's a vibe right there. He just dropped a new tape. That whole tape is a vibe. You gotta listen to it.
Bro, shout out to Jimmy Grooves. That boy's been.
Shout out to my boy.
He's always
Jimmy.
been that guy.
Definitely shout out to my boy Jimmy. If y'all haven't heard it before, go bang that. I think that one's called Oceanside by Jimmy Grooves. What's up, though, man? We back on the patio with it.
What's going on, my boy?
We back on the patio. We not inside no more. We got the good weather. We got the cigars going. We got the sweet tea. We vibing right now with the good music.
What's going on, my boy?
Man, what you been
My
up
fault,
to? I know you all concentrating real hard trying to get that shit lit.
I'm God.
You all right? Like, goddamn, my boy. Somebody get this guy How to Light a Cigar for Dummies book.
All right, we straight. We good.
You good?
Put that over here. What's going on with you, buddy?
Man, I'm just happy we back on the patio.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy we back on the patio. We've been bullshitting, to be honest. And I just want to apologize to the fans, man. I have multiple people hit me up saying like, bro, we waiting on the next episode. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just I just want to say, you know, we try to come up with excuses.
Yeah, no.
We try to come up with excuses, but it's no excuse, bro. We just are not consistent. We just aren't consistent. We just make excuses. We, you know, don't.
Life happened.
Life happens. We don't put this as priority, and you know, if this is something that we want to do, and we want to, you know, give this to the fans. Like, we have to put this as priority. It has to be, you know, at the top of our list. You know, along with family, along with like what we're doing in our regular life.
Right.
Because for that amount of people to hit me like, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
And then for someone to say like, yo, you said last episode you guys are gonna be more consistent and you guys fell off. Like, what's going on? So yeah, we definitely got to put it in our schedule, put it on the calendar. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah,
don't make
definitely
excuses.
have to make it a priority.
Definitely, man.
For sure.
It's I feel like it's like we say that, but we don't have the battery in our back. Like, we just been going through life like on a daily basis, and it's like we need something to put that battery back in our back, because we've been slacking, bro.
Yeah,
we've been slacking.
Life has been happening, so that's even that's stacked up doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be consistent with it, so we're gonna try. We're gonna keep trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something we want to do. It's not like we don't want to do it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%. It's not forced. Like, in the beginning, for me, it was, and I think that's why I'm so like, it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal, or it's whatever. Like, because I criticize myself so much to where like I think like, bro, do people even listen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do people want to listen to me? Why do people want to listen to you? Like, we just talk about random shit, dumb shit. Like, is it even that entertaining?
Always makes jokes and shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think I just critique us so much that like I feel like nobody even want to hear us.
Yeah.
And I think that turns into like not being motivated to do it, and then making excuses, and then, you know what I'm saying? Because then we like, I guess for me, I focus on like, I wouldn't say the numbers, but I focus on like, damn, like when I rewatch back, or like when I listen back, I'm like, damn, it was kind of boring right there. But I don't know how they react or how the fans react. So I'm reacting like it's me, because I already know what I'm about to say. I already, you know, I said it. I know what's next. And I think but I know I got to get away from that, because again, it's like taking away from my motivation.
Yeah, no. I mean, I definitely feel that, because that's how I am with my music. There's a lot of times where I'm listening to some shit and I'm like, oh, this ain't what I want, or this can be better, this and that. And then, but it's like, you don't even, motherfuckers haven't even heard it yet. Like, they're not like, they're not paying attention to the little shit as much as you are. And we had that with Lover's Lane too last year. We were stressed the fuck out. And then we had one person, I forgot who it was, but they were like, y'all were stressed out, but I guarantee that none of us that were there like really gave a fuck about what you were stressed out about.
Yeah.
And it's like, the only person that looks at the little things with their shit is you. So it's like, you don't have to stress yourself out about it so much.
Yeah, 100%. You know, speaking like with the whole Lover's Lane thing, it's like, bro, everything was going wrong, and you know, it's just like in life, or like what people think of you, or look at you as. Like, obviously we portray, like, you know, everybody on Instagram portrays like the good.
It's the highlights.
It's the highlight reel, right? But like, people don't understand like the type of shit that you actually go through in life, or
to actually
not. I wouldn't say they understand, but they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, everybody goes through shit in life. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations, but like, they only see the finished product with us, you know. And I wouldn't even say with us, but people only see the finished product. And what I want to switch, or what I want to do is like, nah, I want you to see everything. I want you to see the good, the bad, the ugly. I want you to grow with us. I want you to, like, you know what it took for us to get here. That's why we're so transparent when we're on this thing. Like, you know, we talk about regular life. We talk about shit that we're going through, you know, and how it makes us feel. And I think that's why the fans gravitate to us. But it just comes down to being consistent, man. Like, stop making excuses. We got to do it, because our plans for the
we always talk about the pod, bro.
Always.
We always talk about the channel, what we want to do, what different shows we want to put on here. Like, this is like an every day. Like, we're with each other every day, so it's like we're always talking about this shit. So it's just getting the time to actually do it. Like long story short, bro, it's just been life that's been going on, and it's like, well, sometimes life isn't an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, we just got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to make this shit a priority. And we definitely will make more. You know, we will make an attempt to make this more of a priority.
No, 100%. Especially with this, with the weather, you know, getting nicer. We could actually be out on the patio. The camera won't overheat. But as far as like consistency too, like, you know, like you said, we have a whole bunch of plans for the channel itself. You know, we got this, we got the food show. We got, you know, there's like an interview show I want to do. You know, there's a Bible study I want to do on Sundays. You know, like, it's a lot of shit that we want to do. It's just a matter of like, are we gonna execute it or not? Yeah. Because there's so many times that we come up with different ideas, or different, like, we just randomly think of something, and then we never execute, and then maybe a year later, 2 years later, like, somebody actually
see someone else actually do it.
They actually execute it, and it's like, fuck, I could have, like, damn.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do that? I missed out on that. And that's something that always bugs me too, especially like with the whole DJ, you know, doing their own type of vibe or their own party, I guess you would call it, or events.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and that shit, like, it not fucks with me, but it makes me think like damn, I should have been bigger. You know, I should be at a bigger level with my events. But again, I don't put the only consistent thing I do is Lover's Lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't consistently done the Lowrider show,
Pain and Sip.
the Pain Sips, or, you know, just the shit that we even talk about. But I think that's what it comes down to, is consistency, and we just gotta do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta do it. Speaking of different shows, though, what's crazy is, like, bro, I feel like you want to see me fail.
The fuck? Why?
I really feel like you want to see me fail, like you don't believe in me or something, bro.
Why?
Because
What'd I do?
I know for sure we have a food show. We have a What We Making episode in the vault, and your ass hasn't fucking edited it.
I haven't even touched it, bro.
Like, what's up, bro? Like,
right.
are you upset that I get that the food show is like my show and I get all the camera time, and like that's crazy, bro?
Nah, that's on me. That's on me. There's definitely, like I said, bro, it's just life going on. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to talk about it, but it's just shit going on, and
I feel like, you don't want to see me win, bro.
Bro, shut your ass.
You mad because I get all the camera time on the food show? That's crazy, bro. Like, you seen the food show going up, and you're like, man, fuck that. He not about to get no food. That's crazy.
That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. Nah, it's just plain and simple life, bro. You're just reminding me right now that we got to do that shit. So I definitely got to get that shit edited and ready to go. It's definitely a banger. I thought it was a banger.
I forgot what I even cooked.
I think garnet salad fries.
Garnet salad fries. Damn.
It's definitely a banger.
Y'all look out for that episode. That episode definitely was a banger.
I definitely have time within these next couple of days, so that shit'll be out. Hopefully I can get that shit out by when it's supposed to be out on Wednesday. So
that's crazy. I can't believe you don't see me fail like that, bro. Mm-mm. We supposed to be like one. We supposed to be on the patio together.
Never that, nigga.
That's crazy. You get new friends and you switch up, bro. You get new friends and you switch up. That's crazy.
Never that. Nah, that's my fault. That's me. I'll get that shit edited. Y'all have my word. It'll be out on Wednesday.
I felt like you didn't believe in the food show.
Nigga, I was the one that came up with it.
But I'm saying we filmed a few episodes, and then I feel like you were just like, nah, it's not working. It's not what I thought it was gonna be.
It's not even that. Because it definitely was working. Like, the first show and the second show were definitely going crazy. And I know the third show really didn't do what we wanted it to do, just because, nigga, it was our first time putting anything out in a minute. And it's like, niggas weren't really wanting to look at that. As far as, like, right at that point, because, you know, everybody's been wanting us to do another episode of the pod, right, at that point. And then, like, for us to just be like, oh, fuck it, well, here's a cooking show. It's
to, like, switch it up.
We're like, oh, nigga, well, we're waiting on an episode of the pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, nah, it'll definitely... That's another thing, too. Like, if we're just consistent with it, it'll definitely go. But we just have to be consistent. We definitely have to find a spot that we can... that, you know, we can go and we can fucking actually film it and do this, where it's like, oh, like, let's just find somewhere where we can do it and just do it there. Like, nah, like, we actually have to have a spot to do it at. But yeah, nah, bro, that's on me. I'll get that shit done.
Do you feel like we're doing too much with the channel itself, like, as far as, you know, us trying to do these different shows? Do you think it's too early?
Nah, I don't think we're doing enough. I actually think that we should, like, start, like, I don't know about, like, looking for talent to, like, put on the team, but, like, at least, like, get a couple of different faces on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it is, like, a third host for the pod, or, you know what I'm saying, like, someone else to be there for the cooking show, but, like, getting, like, just trying shit out, because we're at this phase right now where it's like, shit is working and motherfuckers are fucking with it, but we're definitely at the space where it's like, we should definitely, like, try shit out, at this point, so that way, like, if something starts sticking, we can stick to that. You know what I'm saying? But we're definitely at that spot where we should start trying shit out.
That's crazy. I never thought of like getting talent, or obviously because I mean it's still a startup. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have the funds to be able to pay somebody. So you gotta want it. And you gotta have that. You gotta actually too.
Yeah, because we don't.
And that's tough to find somebody like that.
But there's a lot of people that don't have the funds to pay some. Like even like Fig Community World. Like I'm not pocket watching, but they were even saying like, oh, like some of the talent are just coming in for free, or like, you know, one I got an opportunity that I fucked up to edit for them, but they were on some like, oh, we're not paying right now because, you know, obviously we're just starting. But it's like that shows like if you're really down to do it or not. Like, motherfucker, don't be. It's a startup, so you're not gonna get anything. We don't even get paid, and whatever we do get paid, nigga, it goes back to this. Like, so we're not getting paid. So it's like, if you want to do it, you know what I'm saying. If you're willing to put in the work and you know and do it for free, obviously, but it's a good opportunity. Like, nigga, we're down. But
what do you like?
Don't be looking like. Don't be. I don't want nobody. That's another thing. I don't want anybody to look at us, me or you or us together, as a check. It's like it's either you believe in this shit or you don't. And if you do believe in it and this shit starts going, obviously the pay is gonna be there. But
well, it wouldn't even be. Do you believe in this? It's do you believe in yourself? Because if we do get talent, it's more so like. I think personally, this is just my own opinion. I think they would need to have their own show, because I feel like this right here is the show.
They're definitely not. Like, we're not adding anybody to this show.
And then as far as like, you know, the food show, like I don't think we can. They would have to have their own food show. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't be in the kitchen with me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the other stuff that we're trying to do as far as like. You know, me doing interviews with like, you know, different with artists or entrepreneurs or.
But see, like certain shit like that, like there can be another person in there, like another talent. It just depends on who we get, like, and what they're good at. Like, that's the whole point. Like part of being a boss is like you gotta find it. You have to, the people you bring in, you have to figure out what their weaknesses and what their strengths are. So it's like if they're good at bringing up topics and they're good at actually, you know, asking questions to people, then we'll put them on the interview show. Or it's like if they know how to cook and they have a personality, and we'll, you know, put them on their own episode of a cooking show. But like that's the whole point. Like you're a GM, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to figure out what these people are good at. Are they good rebounders? Are they good off the three on the corner? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are they good slashers? Like, you just have to figure it out.
I think that's kind of like what we were doing when we started to have guests on the show. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, you know, I know for you, it was a different environment for you, because like when I would start to talk to the guests, obviously the guests that we had on are homies, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we have rapport with them. Like we talk with them on not on a regular basis, but
more times than not.
It wasn't like we're meeting them for the first time, you know? Yeah. But I think you get so caught up in like just listening and.
Yeah, like me personally, I know me, I'm not a good like questioner. Like I'm not a good person to ask questions or come up with a topic. Like I seen it, like, you know, I always rewatch our shit. So like even like the Lover's Lane episode, like, bro, I was struggling to keep topics up and shit. So it's like,
yeah,
I know my niche, and I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and I know like keeping a conversation and bringing up topics is not my strength. Like I feel like my strength is like just being able to give my opinion, you know what I'm saying, be funny obviously, but when it comes to like, oh, you want me to like keep up a conversation or you know, keep like, you know, bring up a topic, that's just not me. So like there's even episodes that we've done where I'm like, I'm gonna sit this one out because I don't know this person, and then I already know myself. Like I'm gonna just sit there and listen, and that's how I am when I'm in a conversation. I'm a listener.
Right.
Like I don't want to talk. So it's like I know that's not gonna look good on the camera. So I knew for me to just stay back on this episode and let you do what you do, because that's your strength. Your strength is, being a moderator and keeping the conversation and bringing up topics and shit like that. Like that's your strength, and that's why I feel like this meshes well, because I don't have to do that job, and shit that I do you don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? It just works. But I know my strengths and weaknesses, and I'm not fucking thirsty to be on the camera. So it's like, if I know I'm not going to do good on a certain episode, I'm just not going to do it.
I don't know, bro, because you haven't edited the food show.
I know, bro. My bad. That's on me.
That's crazy, because every time we do a pod, it's edited. Boom, it's out.
Well, it's a lot easier.
But the food show,
It's a lot easier to...
because it's just me on the episode, that's crazy, because I'm getting all the shine. Wow.
Nah. If people ever think that...
That's crazy. You don't want to see me win, bro.
If people ever think that, niggas need to remember that this is my shit too. So even if it's an episode with just him, it is my shit too. So I'm getting paper with it too. Like we're both getting monetized. We're both getting paid.
That's
off
crazy,
of it.
Bro.
So it's like
you switched up. I'm gonna switch up on your ass once this shit go big. Oh yeah, you not on the LLC.
It's never.
She the LLC. This is my LLC.
Niggas at my house fucking doing the pod. Talk about.
Give me my footage.
I'm definitely not thirsty to be on camera, bro. That's one thing about me. So that shit'll be done. It'll be out Wednesday. Y'all have my word. So
nah, I'm glad we like.
And it's a lot easier to edit this than it is the cooking show. Like with the pod, it's just lining up the volume or lining up the audio with this, and that's about it. And
because we don't edit, it's all raw.
You know what I'm saying? And but with the cooking show, it's like you got to make shit funny. Like you got to put different edits in there. Like you got to put a whole bunch of pause memes, because you know how many times this nigga be saying some pause shit on the cooking show. Like I don't know what it is. Every time this guy has meat in his hand, it just turns into another
pause.
Turns
boy,
into
what
another.
the fuck?
He turns into another whole other demon. All
That's
of a sudden,
why you smile like that when you talk about meat, bro? Damn.
I need some meat right now. Pause.
Pause, bro.
Some carne asada is on fire right now.
Carne asada fries? Damn, that's crazy, because that's the episode that we have, and you still want to see me fail. Wow.
You sound like a toxic female, dog. Like
toxic out.
Like you just like I'm
bro.
trying.
We had the episode in the vault for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like almost 2 months now.
I'm trying to change the conversation. It's like, oh, I'm hungry. Oh yeah. Well, we have a cooking show, and you still haven't done it.
I'm just saying, bro. Want to see me fail?
It's like, oh, what'd you do today? Just wait on my fucking episode to be edited.
I'm trying to get the episode out for the people, bro. I'm a people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pleaser at heart.
Whatever, dog.
So I just want to please the.
You know what? Maybe I do want to see you lose.
I knew this motherfucker wanted to see me lose, dog. I knew it. I could read between the lines. I knew once you get a little fame, once you start hanging around certain individuals, you switch up, bro. That's crazy.
Don't talk about my friends like that.
You switch up. That's why you don't call me no more.
All of a sudden. I call you every day.
That's why the episode's not out.
I feel like all the girls I be talking to be getting jealous. I talk to you more than them. Jesus Christ.
You guys don't have no females anymore.
Not anymore.
Why, you dropped them off for the holidays?
Hell yeah, nigga.
That's the play right there.
That's definitely the play.
That's the play. You ain't got
I don't
to buy no
talk to
gifts.
nobody during this time.
Damn, you grimy, dog.
People be like, oh, it's cuffing season. Like, you want to be with somebody during this time. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. You want to be with somebody during the summertime.
What's the play? Break the play down for me.
All right. So, I usually start, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to talk to, not try to talk to, but like, if the little vibe shows up or whatever the fuck, you know, I start having these conversations around, you know what I'm saying, after Valentine's Day. Because, you know how these bitches are with Valentine's. No, I'm playing. But like, you definitely like stay You definitely like, you know what I'm saying, go do what you're trying to do like during the springtime, and then like starting like the holidays type shit. That's when you cut it off.
All right, so let me get this right. So right now, you don't be fucking.
Mm-mm.
You don't start fucking till when?
During Lover's Lane time.
So you go 3-4 months with no fucking.
Yeah. You can't do that.
That's-
Yo, you're a fucking sex addict, dog. You need to get that shit checked. You can't go a couple months without fucking. Like, come on, dog. That's a little.
Nah, hold up. I didn't
I'm
say
gonna just.
nothing.
I'm gonna flip it now. Is there something we need to talk about?
I ain't saying. I'm just working the play out.
You
That's
can go.
it.
You can go a couple months without.
I'm just Greg Popovich in the motherfucker right now. Right? So boom, you go 3-4 months no fucking. Right? Then come February, come Lover's Lane, you get you a little ting.
Right.
Right? You get you a little baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe is she baddie or is she not baddie? Is she just like a
No, it's definitely. I don't. No, it's definitely a baddie.
Gotta be a baddie? Okay.
Yeah.
So Lover's Lane come around, bring the baddie. It's Valentine's Day. You go on a date. Where you take her on a date to?
Fuck, bro. Well, all these fucking girls want to come up with fucking lists that we can't take anybody to dates anymore. So I don't know anymore. Fuck,
Right.
fucking FaceTime, I guess.
So then you keep her from what? February to what?
I haven't been on a date in like 2 years. Like go out like on
Like
a
a real
dinner.
date?
Yeah, I haven't been on a date in 2 years.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
it's either I'm pulling up or
Oh, so you just do the pull up.
yeah,
They sneak you in type shit?
yeah.
What?
Well, I got a little older, so some of these girls got cribs now. So it's not like I gotta.
I fuck with you.
It's not like because I used to sneak in and like try to jump the fence and all that bullshit.
Yo, big ass is not jumping no fucking fence.
No, no, like off of like
You got the sex adrenaline? Like,
yeah, there you go, the adrenaline. That adrenaline is something else, dog. You can pick up a car if you need to. You don't know. You don't know because you be stopping mid pump, so it's like you're in that energy where you're like and then like they stop and you're like, oh shit, well I'm still in this energy, but like, oh I guess I got to use it to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like these females got cribs, so it's like you don't gotta worry about that.
this motherfucker jumping fences to go get some. That was crazy.
That was me, like pandemic, for sure.
That's wild.
For sure, jumping fences.
Nah, but now you fuck with the older girls.
Mm-hmm.
So now they got their own cribs. But they still. But
It's a lot easier.
But they got kids though.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to be there to be a stepdaddy.
But I'm saying like.
I just want my lick, and that's it.
So how do you do it when you just walk in the crib and their kids are like sitting on the couch? Like,
I ain't
man, fuck them kids.
I ain't been around. I ain't been around no kids yet.
Oh, so she sent them with the baby daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild, cuz.
If you're all right, let's just say this. If you really trying to hit while the kids are there, you're a weirdo. You're really a weirdo. If you go over to hit and the kids are still there, but you're on some like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
But what if they just sneak you in through the master bathroom?
It don't matter. You're a grown ass fucking person. You sneaking in front of a kid.
Well, yeah, they don't want their kid to know.
Then again, you got a sex problem.
That's wild.
I'm not like fiending for it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I love it? Absolutely, but
Absolutely.
but
All right, let's get back to the play then. So February you start, you know what I'm saying? But you keep that relationship going till when?
But then I do like a week. It's mainly like Valentine's Day week where I'm like I ghost them a little bit, and then as soon as Valentine's Day is over, I'm like, oh my fault.
You come up with
I was
going through family shit. Like,
yeah, I had some shit going on.
I don't really want to talk about it.
I didn't really want to talk. Oh, you want to talk? I'm gonna cry again if I talk about it. You know. So we just do that
All right, so you keep that till when? Till like
around.
Cause
It depends. Like if they start annoying me before my birthday, then for sure like around September.
Dog, that's like a whole relationship. That's like a whole 6
But
months.
it isn't like. But there's like a lot of like dead air in between that time.
Oh, so you just ghost them. So you just use them.
Okay, you don't gotta. You don't have to say that. You don't have to use that word.
I'm not
using anybody.
I mean, okay.
I'm not using anybody. But it's definitely on some like. It's definitely not a relationship.
And then you double back it when it's
Double back during
fall, winter time. Like, hey,
maybe I'll dibble and dabble back in the winter time.
but it's like I'm going through shit. I don't really want to be in a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
you grimy, dog.
Like I give them the truth, but I don't give them I give them the halfway truth. Like the truth is, I don't want to be in a relationship, and I say that. But the reason is not because I'm going through shit. The reason is I don't want to be in a relationship.
You just don't want to spend your money.
Nah, hell no, bro.
I guess I could.
I told you this the other day, bro. I feel like now relationships, like I feel like that shit is like a bill now. It's like another fucking subscription. Like pause, but pause. It's another monthly utility bill. Like it's always been like since the dawn of time. Like obviously you need money to be in a relationship, right? But it's like now it actually feels like a liability. Just the way fucking females act and shit. Where it's like. Exactly what Drake said, bro. Drake just dropped a song and he fucking explained this whole thing. And he was like, there's just, Miss Independent. Like, I don't want a Miss Independent, dog. Like, there's a difference between an independent woman and Miss Independent. And you know that.
I could feel it.
There's definitely a difference between Miss Independent and an independent woman. I'll take the independent woman. I'm not taking Miss Independent.
I feel it.
The ones that be saying like, oh, I don't need a man.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you unless you give me some money, this and that.
I feel like
I have my shit together, but you post it OnlyFans link.
I feel like if you asking for money, like you're not a real.
You clearly don't have your shit together if you're asking somebody for money.
You're not a boss, and I don't want to be around you type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. Like to be in a relationship, bro. Like all the stars have to line up for me.
So you putting it out there in the air, like you trying to manifest that shit?
I mean,
you want it, huh?
It's
Pause.
not. Nah,
That's a pause.
That is a pause.
Yeah, my bad.
Why you look at me?
I did.
You were
look,
like,
I did.
you were like, you want it? Huh?
I did, bro.
That was kind. And you got the shiesty on.
That was a pause.
That's kind of weird.
I was about to take it from you.
What did you just say?
That's a pause.
What? I'm definitely gonna. I was gonna take it. From
Hey, I was just the shiesty gonna be a different move.
What the hell's going on? You
That's
got black
wild.
Air Force? That's a little weird. Nah, but nah, it's not something I manifest. I mean, like if Shorty pull up, like the one that we be talking about, like why not? You know what I'm saying? But that's about it.
Speaking of manifestation, though, we really been on this manifestation thing, like without us even knowing it.
I'm over here always lighting this shit like a backwood. Like,
I know, bro. Like,
you know those
it's
rappers
a fucking
that
cigar,
you know rappers always be lighting their shit like when they're nervous or they don't know how to answer a question, they just be like, yeah, but you know what the fuck going on, like. I tried to shout it the other day, you know what I'm saying? But I just be on my grind shit, you feel me?
It's a fucking cigar.
It's like, no, you can hit it, it's like lit up, bro.
You know who did that? Kodak on his Drink Champs
Bro,
episode? They were like, "Are you gonna light it?" He's
it's
like,
always,
I just do this.
It's always those where it's all right here, but you're just no. What was the question again?
No, I was just saying that speaking of manifestations, like it's a real thing. Like it's crazy how it's a real thing. How like once you speak something into the universe, like that shit. If you keep putting in the work and you keep working not even towards it, but you just keep working. Mm-hmm. Like eventually that shit's gonna come.
It definitely pause, but yeah.
That was a pause, my bad.
Pause, but yeah. No, I definitely manifestation has definitely been happening, bro.
It's crazy because I just like
it's crazy to think like the conversations we were having not even 2 years ago, like in a room by ourselves with the red lights on, like with no clothes on, and it was like,
What the
and we were, and like, you know how you would cuddle me like Big Spoon, and then like we would just talk about our dreams and our desires for one another, and now it's happening. What?
Gay?
The homie gay.
What the fuck was
Nah,
that, bro?
Nah, but like that ass, like we used to be like in a big room, like, you know, with a lot of space in it.
Dog, just stop.
Well, now they probably have a picture, so now I gotta deform the picture.
They already got it, bro. Like, it's already in their head.
Whatever.
It's
We used to
already
talk.
there.
We used to talk all the time about shit that we want to do, and the fact that 2 years later, it's actually happening, it's crazy.
You know, it's cool to see, like,
Hear me go lining up shit again.
dog, it's a cigar. It stays lit.
I know, but it looks cool and I light it.
Nah, it's just cool to see, like, to see you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you not even on no, like, I don't want to say, like, you know how there's people that like start to feel a certain type of way or get envious when like their homie starts to win,
I
and
know that firsthand.
you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, it makes me, it's like watching my son play football, right? Like, that shit just makes me want to sit down and cry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's sort of similar with you, like, bro, when I see it and I just see that, like, you're enjoying what you're doing and you're winning, and you know what I'm saying, and you're doing exactly what you said you wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like, it just makes me smile, bro. Like,
Yeah, it makes me
it's cool.
it makes me like think that what I'm doing is like actually working, you know what I'm saying?
And it's not even on, like, because of the rooms that you're in, the people that you're with, like, I'm not the type, I look at it like I'm not the type of person that, like, I wouldn't say like thirsty or like, hey, let me come with you. Like, let me go.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro. Like, that's your little vibe. That's you being, you.
But it helps both of us. Like, it definitely, like, it helps both of us, because then whatever game that I get, it's
You
like the
bring it
same.
back.
It's like the same thing with you. Like,
Yeah.
when I first started and you had connections, it was like whatever game you were getting, like you were bringing it back to the fort, and we were, you know what I'm saying, making our resources from shit that you learned. So it's the same thing. Like, these rooms that I'm in now and these people that I've made friendships and connections with, it's like whatever game I soak up from them, bro, I bring it back to the fort and we do it here.
Yeah.
And that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be on some like, oh, like I'm in other rooms, but I'm sharing that shit just for me.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, no, I still understand that we have a business to run, that me and you have shit that we're still trying to figure out. And it's only going to help us if I bring in shit that I learned from other people, especially people that are actually successful, and bring it into us. And then it's also even more crazy to see that, like, some of the shit that they do is shit that we've always done, and we've always been like, oh, I wonder what they did to get there. And it's like, nigga, they just doing the same shit we do. They're just more consistent with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, stop fucking bullshitting and like actually be consistent, and you'll get somewhere type shit. And we've gotten
100%.
somewhere. Imagine what we can get to if we just be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, that's what it's supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to soak game in from whatever, and like, you're supposed to bring in what you catch fishing, and bring it back to the family and feed everybody type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Nah, it's definitely different. Different for me, because I always been like I guess you would like quote unquote big homie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different for me to like come like with you to come back and like sit down and then like, or even be in different rooms, and I'm like the little homie now. Like, not even like that. But I mean as far as like metaphorically, like I'm sitting back and I'm like you're like the main focus.
But because there's tons of shit that I still learn from you every day, nigga.
No,
so it's like,
yeah. No, I mean like when I go with you to like in these different rooms and stuff, or you know with your realm of people,
yeah.
And then it's like, nah, like you're the guy that they're talking to, and then I'm like the one that's like,
yeah,
hey, what you need? You need me to put the lights in? You need me to do this? You need me to do that? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how like it flipped.
But I feel like it's like, I I'm still not comfortable in it, like, cause it's new for me. Like even the video shooting, like I felt like we were both learning that shit together, cause that's the first time that I was ever a part of a big set. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me and you both were just like, oh fuck, like this is a lot. Like this is a lot more work than what we do. So I know it's big. Like
right.
I was actually tired during that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there was so much shit that we had to do. It's not like some shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? But it taught us, like, yo, this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's
like,
actually work.
This is what you have to do.
Yeah.
Like, so now
that brings us back to like what I was saying in the beginning. Like, you know, people see the finished product, but they don't see everything that was put in for you to get that 3 minutes of finished product. Like, bro, that was a whole 12-hour, like whole 12-hour run.
Not to mention that how many hours it took to edit that shit.
Exactly.
So
we were literally shooting for 12 hours
from the start of the day till like 2-3 in the morning
for them to get a 3-minute video.
For a 3-minute video.
But that 3-minute video was fire. We haven't had a chance to even talk about it on the pod. It's crazy.
That shit came out exactly how I wanted it to come out.
It was beautiful though. Like,
it definitely was beautiful.
It definitely like it definitely. I don't want to say exceeded my expectations, but it was what I expected. You know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely like a motion picture, and if you haven't seen it, go watch Memories on the Floor.
Yeah, you definitely got it. It's definitely video of the year here, at least. Like, nigga, there's nobody that has that type of quality of videos out here. Like, I'm telling you that right now. Like
it's an actual storyline.
Not only is the videographer like a friend of mine, but I would fucking say gladly that this nigga is the best videographer in Arizona. Like, shout out to everybody else. I'm cool with everybody else, but there's levels to this shit. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a bean with you. There's no one doing it like that. There's no one doing it like Nick, bro. Like, no one. And that's why I would always, like, I'm always I always want to be under his wing and figure out what he does. Like, word of advice, if you're able to like work with people, if you have an idol in what you do, bro, suck your pride and fucking pause, but like dead ass, like, put your pride aside, bro, and do what the fuck you have to do, bro. Like, there were so many times where, like, even now, where I'm like, bro, I'm not looking for money. Like, if you need help, if you need an extra pair of hands, pause. If you need an extra pair of hands, like,
bro, what the fuck?
And everything you do. If you need an extra pair of hands to work on something, bro, I got you. Don't even worry about paying me. Nothing. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's sometimes what you have to do, bro. Like, to get in these fucking rooms, like,
you got to put your 10,000 hours in.
Yeah, bro. Like, you have to go in the gym and work, bro. Like, you have to get your reps in. Like, motherfuckers think that it's sweet that you can just come in thinking like, oh, I'm the shit, this and that, I don't need to listen to nobody. No, bro. Like, if you think like that, you're not gonna go anywhere. Like, bro, put your pride aside and actually, like, soak game up from people that actually are doing this shit, bro. Like, they're, even to this day, like, I'm still like, bro, even with some of the people that you're talking about, like, I don't look for a paycheck for none of them. Like, unless it's like editing and we have an agreement on money. If it's like, oh, you need me to shoot something, I'm dropping everything that I'm fucking doing and I'm going with you and I'm shooting, no questions asked. You don't have to pay me, because it's an opportunity that I didn't have prior.
Yeah,
it's an opportunity that I didn't have yesterday. So if you're giving me an opportunity, why would I not take advantage of it?
I definitely understand where you're coming from, but you also not saying that this is what's happening with these people, because it's not. But there are some individuals, and I had to learn the hard way. There are some individuals that take advantage of you as a person, right? Because that shit happened to me when I was starting my DJ career.
And it's happened to me too.
And like, it's like people that you actually try, that you like, nah, that's the homie.
But there's a difference between like that being the homie. Like, it's happened to me. So like, there's a difference of it being the homie and you're like, oh, I think this guy can help me.
Yeah. But then
but then there's like, oh, I've been looking up to this nigga since high school.
Right.
Like, before I even wanted to do videography, like, I've been like, this is the guy. Like, this is, like, as far as here, this is the guy. Right. And like, this is who we were talking about manifestation, where I was like, this is the guy I want to work under, or I want to work with or work for. Like,
yeah.
So it's like there's a difference. And then on top of that, you meet them and they're like they're actually like real people. And like even with him, bro, like there's times where he doesn't want me to pay him, or there's times like there's shit like obviously like with the music video is different, like because there's we drop real bread on that fucking music video, but there's times where he's like, bro, don't even worry about it. All the shit that you do for me, like don't worry about it. But it's like, again, that comes with putting in your hours, bro. You don't 100%. Just get that.
100%.
You don't get that type of respect, or you don't get that type of privilege from people if you don't fucking, you know what I'm saying, put your pride aside and do something.
Yeah.
And I've told him and I told everybody else that he's put me in contact with. I'm not doing this for I'm doing you a favor, so now you got to do a favor for me.
Right.
I'm like, dog, no, I'm not. I don't even give a fuck if a thank you is good enough for me, bro. Like, I'm just doing this shit because I want the opportunity to soak game up from you and whoever you're around.
Yeah.
And just to my relationship with you and friendship with you is way more important than me trying to get a check for some shit that
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to learn how to maneuver though, and that's what we've been doing, and just saying for the fans though, you got to learn how to maneuver through like people that you think is your friends and people that actually wants to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, because during this like in this industry or in this realm of life that we're running through, you know, there's people that'll like try to maneuver as your friend, but then go in the room and then talk shit behind your back, or slide into your baby mom's DMs, or you know what I'm saying, slide into your girl's DMs, or you know what I'm saying, like talk about like trying to fuck somebody that you know what I'm saying. It's no respect. It's like a big disrespect level, and it's like, bro, you like what? I thought you was shaking my hand. We was homies. Like,
there's definitely,
you know what I'm saying. You got to learn how to maneuver through that and figure out who's real, who's not real, and even when you find someone that you like, damn, I think that's the homie. Mm-hmm. Nah, because they may be doing some shiesty shit behind your back that you ain't even think they would do, but they'll do it just to like make themselves feel better or make them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a crazy world.
I'll say this, bro. There's definitely a difference, and I told you this before. There's definitely being around those people and being around the people that we used to be around. There's a difference between somebody who tells you that they want you to win, rather than somebody who actually shows you and actually gives a fuck and shows you that they actually want you to win.
No, 100%.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's motherfuckers all the time that we've been around, and it's like they're like, oh, like I want to see you make it, this and that. You know, you're the little homie, and I see the potential that you have, this and that, and I want to help you with this shit. And then like you start doing it, and it's like your first, fuck it, it's like your first song, and motherfuckers just want to act fucking weird and shit. So it's like, and then rather than motherfuckers that show you like, oh, like I really want you to win, they don't even say that shit. They just fucking put you in position to actually, oh, come with me to here, like let me come help me here at this spot because this person's gonna be there, like this and that. Or there'll even be times where this first time I met Nick, bro, first time ever I met this nigga in person, we were at a music video shoot with somebody else, and it's like like he's not a big artist, but like he's definitely not, like he has some good following, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, hey, bro, like I'm working, like we're working. And he's like, hey, bro, just want to let you know he does music too. Like you should listen to his music. Like he does music too, or like this and that. And it's like, there's a difference, bro. People put you in position if they really want to put you, if they really fuck with you.
It's just them being a genuine person,
especially with what happened recently. Like, bro, shout out to Reese. Like, I've been editing for that for bro for about a year now. And every time, like, he doesn't tell me, like, oh, I want you to win or this and that. Like, he doesn't say that bullshit. What he does, he's like, oh, I got you. Like, oh, first time, oh, I sent your number to so-and-so. Like, they want to work with you, this and that. I told him about your editing. Oh, my sister wants you to edit her videos too, this and that. I gave her your number, or you guys get it. You guys get this and that. Or, oh, come to lunch with us, this and that, so you could talk to her or whatever the fuck. Oh, I gave my brother your fucking number so that way this and that, and he doesn't tell me, and it's like, oh, like I got you, bro. Like, yeah, if I didn't fuck with you, I wouldn't be doing this. Yeah, like there's a difference, bro.
It's a major difference, and to know the amount of people that we know, especially like the amount of people that like me as a DJ putting on and playing your records and your music, or having you like come set up at my events or come to my events, like, hey, can you DJ for me? Like, yeah, I got you, no problem. Like, I'm there because that's just the type of individual I am. And then, you know, you get those people that are not like that. You know what I'm saying? Or not, they don't want to put you in position, or not even that they don't want to put you in position.
They look at it as a favor.
They look at it as a favor, or they like, oh no, I can't tell him, I can't do this because he's gonna get bigger than me, or you know, he's no longer gonna be my DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, weirdo. It's just weirdo type shit. But it's like, bro, trust a snake to be a snake, and trust a solid motherfucker to be a solid motherfucker. Like, you know, it's two separate people in this life, and it's hard. It's super hard to figure out who is who. But you know, once you find out, like, oh, you did some snake shit. Oh, you went behind my back. Oh, you talk. Oh, okay, you doing this. Oh, you talking to her. All right.
Like, there's definitely like, and we definitely have those solid people. Like, shout out to Dan. Like, shout out to
my boy Dan Nicholson is
shout out to
solid.
Cash Plays. Like, these people, they're way different than what other people that we've been around do. Like, the other people, they're like, oh, like, you can pull up if you want this and that, or I'm gonna need this if you want me to do this and that. Like, bro, these people, they're like, I got you, don't even trip. Like I'm like, you don't have to get me back, you don't have to pay me or whatever the fuck. Like, you know how many times we've gotten fucking clothing from Screw, and we didn't have to pay a dime for it.
And it's vice versa too, you know.
And
what I'm
even
saying?
like in the love, but it's not a favor.
Yeah, it's not a favor.
It's like we just do it because we fuck with each other.
Yeah, it's not a favor. Yeah, same shit with Dan. You know, Dan Nicholson is like he's a solid motherfucker. He's a solid homie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to say homie no more. Like, bro, like, nah, that's, you know, you in the realm of like family. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where, like, bro, checking up on me, like, hey, you good?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, it's those different conversations and those different, you know, those different looks that they give to you are like, nah, I'm gonna take care of you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. And it's vice versa too. Like, you know, something happened, like, oh shit, like, I need this. Hey, don't even worry about it. I got you, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just a difference, bro. Like, motherfuckers will tell you that they want you to win, but then there's motherfuckers that want that actually show you. So it's like,
that's why I say, like, trust a snake to be a snake. You know, trust everyone, but trust them to be them. Trust them to be them. If they showed you some you know, some snake shit, all right, like, okay, you could still come around and you still, like, you know, you can still shake my hand, but I know,
but
you
just
a snake.
Just know you're under supervision. Like, just know that
it ain't as solid as me and him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But all right, cool. I ain't looking out for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different vibe, but nah, I'm proud of like what you've been doing, what's happening, you know, the type of rooms that you're in, the people that you're with, and just seeing you win is just, you know, it's nice to see. Yeah. But speaking of that, like, it's getting into mental health check, man. It's been a crazy ride these last few months, man, and you know,
tell me about it.
It's like, you know what I think it is for me? I'm gonna just speak for me, as far as like, we don't even have to get into like personal mental health check. Yeah. We can kind of go back and forth with each other, but what I think it is for me is like, I got so caught up in dad life, sports, that I stopped going to church, bro. Like, you know, there was at the top of the year, I went to church 7 months in a row, every weekend. Like, and I was proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a pride. Like, I was like, damn, I haven't missed a weekend. Like, I haven't missed a day. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen people, like, I seen my life, the way it was headed, the way it was like changing, like just the vibe I was on, the energy I was putting out, and people were seeing it, and you know, it was just like a different glow, I guess you would say, right? Yeah. And then I got so like caught up in you know, dad life, trying to go to, like, my son had football on Sundays, and you know, I started like not going to church and not listening, you know what I'm saying, and not reading the Bible, and it's like, damn, like that shit just flipped a switch, and like the devil was working. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The devil was working hard. And it kept putting in that like that wedge in between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kept putting that wedge in between me and God. And bro, just that small amount of time from, I guess you would say, like August to now, August to middle of October, even now, yeah, I would say till now.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like it's crazy, like in that small amount of time, how your life could just switch.
Yeah.
How everything could go wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how I don't know, like how your mental health could switch, how your body like language switches, how your energy, that glow, that
Without you not knowing until you notice it.
until you notice it. Your way of thinking switches.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, fuck. Damn, you negative, bro. Like
motherfuckers don't even want to be around you type shit.
And it's crazy to like see that, recognize that, and understand like the type of power that just going to church has on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it makes you like, it makes you think like, damn. It made me think like, damn, what was I actually really going through during that time that like made me start turning into the person I once was. You know what I'm saying? And once I figured that shit out, I'm like, oh, that can't happen. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't go back down that road, because if I go back down that road, it's gonna end ugly. It's gonna end very ugly, because I was at a point, I was at a bad point. Like I was ready to take it all. I was ready to, you know what I'm saying? And once I, like, it was crazy, because it was like during the same time of year. You know what I'm saying? It was during the same time of year, the year before. And once I realized, like, oh shit, I was willing to go the furthest it can go.
Yeah.
Once I realized that, I made the switch. And then now again, I made the switch. But it's like, bro, you can't do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
That's the definition
At
of it.
some point, yeah. It's
You know what I'm saying?
insanity.
That's the definition of insane. Like, and it's great. Like,
You can't do the same shit over and over and expect a different outcome. That's the definition of insanity.
And so now I just, you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to think like, all right, I can't be doing that. You know, I gotta exit.
Like at some point it has to click in.
Yeah, it gotta click. Like you can't do it again.
Yeah.
You can't do it for a third time, fourth time, fifth time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that person's always gonna be that person. You know what I'm saying? That thing or that situation or that whatever put you in that mindset is always gonna be that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna change, because they haven't yet. It hasn't yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes it's better to remove yourself from that situation and actually try to fix it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where my mental health is right now. It's like, bro, stop trying to fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit to God. Stop trying to fix it. Remove yourself from it. And a different outcome is going to come.
Yeah.
But what you think, man? Like,
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna front, bro. I'm pretty fucked up, but I'm not gonna get like personally into it, because frankly, it's nobody's fucking business. And if you don't respect that, then it is what it is. I'm talking to them. But you know, life has really been a roller coaster. You know what's crazy is that as I was watching, I'm a real big fan of Russ. So Russ, if you see this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big fan of you, bro. Like, I got this tattoo right here is something that his mom would give him advice on. Like, it's like a saying that his mom would say to him. It says, what if it could turn out better than you can imagine? And I got that tatted on me, because that's how much, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a testimony of just showing up type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was listening to, you know, prior interviews like a couple years ago, and he's like, damn, like when the internet fucking hated me, that was when I was making the most, like when I was making the most buzz and this and that. So it's like, he's like the feeling of feeling like you're in heaven with also being in hell is crazy.
facts.
So it's like, yeah, bro, these opportunities are coming like quickly, like this and that, like they're coming all right now, and it feels great. It feels like my what I've been doing is working, and then on top of that, on the flip side, it's like my personal life though is fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like just with shit going on. Like, bro, I've been to 3 fucking funerals. I've been to 3 funerals in the span of a month, and it's about to be 4. And this last one just fucking hurts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's fucked. But it's like, but this one, it's like it hurts the most, but it's also it's been the easiest to cope with because I've like talked with myself. The way I got the news was fucked up. And that was probably the hardest part, but you know, coping with myself, talking with myself, praying every fucking day, like just understanding what the situation is and understanding that shit is going to be okay. It's been easier, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it's at. That's where I'm at right now is like my career life, like what I'm trying to work on is fucking exceeding what I want to do, and it's getting me to places that I want to be at. But again, bro, life is happening and it's fucked up right now. I know it'll be better. I'm not gonna be fucking boo-hooing on here. Like I've done my crying, I've done my emotional shit, like, and I do that shit on my time, like when I'm alone. And you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna be boo-hooing and shit. Like, just understand shit's fucked up right now in my personal life. It'll get better, I understand that. My relationship with God is just getting closer and closer. Like, I'm praying every fucking day. Like, I'm making a priority now to go to church because I understand the benefits that it gives you. So I know it's fucked up right now, but I know it's gonna be okay, and I know it's gonna get better. And that's where I'm at right now, bro. Like, it's plain and simple.
You know, that definitely tells you or shows you that, like, it shows everyone that, you know, like you said, it could be going great, but then, like, there's always something to knock you off that high horse and say, like, nah, you're still human. You know what I'm saying? But it shows you that the devil is always working. Yeah. You know, and it's more so like, who's going to work harder? Are you going to work harder with your relationship with God, or are you going to work harder with your relationship with the devil? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
where you go in with it and you're like, oh, fuck,
where
you're
you
right.
Give up.
Shit is fucked up. I don't want to do anything.
Exactly.
I don't want to work. I don't want to do this podcast. I don't want to do music.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about the opportunities I'm getting. I'm not going to do it because I'm fucked up right now.
Exactly.
No. Why would I do that?
Exactly.
Like, I just, like he's the man. He's the reason why I'm doing it. Yeah. When I left, the last time I seen him, he made me make him a promise saying that I will keep chasing my dreams, because he was an entrepreneur. He had a tiling business. He had fucking employees on him. He was a fucking boss, and that's where I get it from, and that's where my cousin gets it from. So why am I gonna not? That's going back on my word. He made me promise him, so now I have to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, he knows shit is fucked up, but he knows that I have to keep going.
100%. 100%. That's what you always got to work towards and strive for, and know that you put that in the back of your mind. Like, when you start to feel, or when you start to get into that when you start leaning towards that mode or those devilish ways, like remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I got to do this. Like, nah, all right, come on. Hey, God, I need some strength, man. Give me some strength to get up out this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep working. Let me, you know, provide me with some courage or some wisdom,
give me some type of sign
to get up. It's not even a sign, because it's always going to be like, it's always you working towards the relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was just having a conversation with someone today, like, you know, that there's times where, like, people, obviously, you know, a lot of people believe in God, but they don't
make him a priority.
Yeah, and they only go to God when some shit's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how, you know, I was back in the day.
You only pray to God when you want something from him. Yeah.
Yes. What you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying today, I was just telling someone today, like, pray when it's good too. Yeah. Bro, there's a lot of times when I'm just in church, or when I'm just like doing my daily prayer, and I have no words but thank you.
That's how, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I mean, that's how I was raised. I don't know if other people were raised like this, but every time I pray, I always lead with a thank you. Because you can't be asking for shit and not be thankful for the shit that he's giving you already. Yeah.
So I mean, you can ask every now and again. No, yeah, like,
I understand that, but you also have to be like,
bro, thank you.
I'm grateful for what you've done for me. if you can do this for me, I will be more grateful. But I'm still grateful for what you're doing. And like you have your prayers have to be reasonable, bro. You can't be like, oh, like nigga make me fly or do some shit like that where it's like, no, bro, like understand the situation and ask for what you need, but understand, bro, this isn't a fucking miracle. Like miracles happen, but at the end of the day, it's life.
Yeah, it's
And,
like, bro,
and
it's
not
not even
your plan. Like it's not.
It's God's plan.
You can't ask him to change his plan. Just
100%.
ask for the best fucking situation that possible for the plan.
And it's crazy because it's not like it's not asking, you know what I'm saying? It's like having a conversation with your pops or your moms or, you know, that person in your life that gives you advice.
Yeah.
But nobody talks on the other end. You know what I'm saying? So you just talking, you just having a conversation with, you know, with God, but like I said, there's nobody talking on the other end.
I think me personally, I think there is somebody talking on the other side. It's just not verbally.
100. That's exactly what I was about to get to. Yeah. That's exactly what
I
it
always
is.
think I'm talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Cause there's signs and shit that are shown that show me like, okay, like
It's like, yeah, okay, I seen that happen. Oh,
okay,
damn, that's what I was talking
not
about.
everything that I'm asking for is gonna happen, and I understand that, and that's what people don't understand with shit like this. But it's like there's somebody there, bro, and there's somebody like, you know what I'm saying, like, like you just have to figure it out.
You figure it out. You never question why. You know what I'm saying, and that's kind of where we at with it. Nah, but I mean that's on the patio. We back on the patio. We doing this.
Rocco took the whole fucking
week.
thing off when he tied it up. So we're gonna end it right here. We love y'all, and we'll be back with another episode.